Hey yo, what's up guys, John Boogle here, and we're back for the next God of Destruction video, and this one is being recorded a bit after the previous one. I actually don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. We have a worldwide download celebration coming out pretty soon, so yeah, the time leap from the first video I did to this one is a pretty huge gap. And yes, we did manage to pull Vegeta after a huge shaft. I think it was like 2.2k stones on Vegeta's banner total. And I finally pulled him and we got out of the anniversary with a successful run of both of the new units. Now, of course, the second stage here is Heles. People really have some troubles with this stage because Heles does like change types every single turn. But there's one thing that you can use in this stage, and that is the God, of course, MUI Goku. He is just so dominant everywhere. You can bring him anywhere really, anywhere that doesn't cancel dodge. Even if the enemy does cancel dodge, he still could tank pretty well too. But yeah, basically just bring him and he can just do the job. Now the team we're running here is of course double MUI. We're doing the Miraculous Awakening team / reps of Universe 7. Of course, we have a rotation with both of the SSJ4s, and then of course we have the rotation with MUI with STRUI, which is also very dominant in this stage, even with Heles changing types every single turn. 70% chance to dodge and letting him build up his stats, and even if he drops down his dodge chance later in the run, he's gonna build up his stats and he'll be ready for that if he does have to take a hit. Then of course the two filler units, which are actually very GOAT defensive units, is of course Fit Boo or Skinny Boo, very nice unit to bring, and of course the clutch carry, the silent carry, Tech Caulifla, of course. Now of course what I would want right now is for the SSJ4 rotation to get set up early, because the deeper we go, the more time we waste, and the higher the chances are for getting caught with a super attack in the wrong position. So it is very crucial to get the SSJ4s ready into a rotation early, because those links are very busted and together they can just start building up. Of course, Goku does build up his defense over time. Vegeta does his job in slot 2 as well. And sometimes people do forget that the SSJ4s, the OG SSJ4s, they do have a chance to counter super attacks as well. So if they are in a position where they could counter that super attack, it is very, very helpful. So yeah, don't sleep on any of the SSJ4s in the God event, especially the 4th year LRs. A lot of people sleep on the 4th year LRs in the God event. Yes, they can underperform if they're not like with good dupes, good equips, or max links, but it's not like they're not usable in the God event. You can definitely use both of them still in the God event. You're just gonna need some dupes and max links and you're good. But either way, this stage we aren't in worry of using any of the SSJ4s because we have the guidance of the God MUI himself, so we should be fine. Yeah, look at that. Only taking 12k on normal attacks, even if he doesn't dodge. Now if he gets hit with a super attack, he could potentially die, but that goes for a lot of people in the God event. There's not many units in the game that can straight tank a super attack from the gods in the stage, unless they have like damage reduction like Evolution Blue Vegeta or something. And perfect, we got the active skill when Heles is in her STR typing, so this should do pretty good amount of damage. And another thing is type advantage is pretty important in God event stages. That's why this stage can get to some people, because type neutral is a very scary thing when taking super attacks, because type neutral super attacks from these gods do like 500,000 damage. And unless you have a damage reduction unit or a dodging unit, you're not surviving that. But look at STR go, he's not fully built up yet and he's at 5.1 right now, and Heles does dodge as well. Wow, I did not actually know that, but there we go. Coming in clutch with the dodge once again. Type neutral taking 30k, that's pretty good for not being built up all the way. Yeah, there we go. Now he's starting to take less and less as we go. I mean, 32k is pretty high, but once again, that's type neutral damage, so that is really good for the God event. And Vegeta here should do a lot of damage there, yeah, and he lowers defense as well, which does help a minuscule amount against these God stages, because having that defense reduction does activate other abilities like Go Frieza's ability to just nuke so much amounts of damage. But I mean, I guess it could help just a little bit, but I'm not too much of a big hype fan of the whole lowering defense thing, because it doesn't really change that much unless they have like super high defense where you need to lower their defense in order to even do damage in the first place. I don't know if you guys played in this era of Dokkan, but when the Broly, the OG 70% mono or Neo God lead Broly came out, Fizz Broly, and his Dokkan event, his defense was just so high where you would just do no damage to him unless you lowered his defense, and that was the meta for that stage. Bringing the SR Tech Guldo to lower his defense and then being able to kill him was pretty fun times, I guess. But yeah, it just goes to show at one point lowering defense was meta. It was a meta thing to do, but now it's just completely fallen off. It isn't really important anymore at all, because most of the units now just do so much damage that they just completely penetrate through the defense anyways. And here we go, super attack, let's see, there we go, MUI the GOAT, of course, always coming in clutch with the dodge. 55%, 4.1 mil, no support. Look at him go, man, is an animal. That is the GOAT right there. Maybe he will be replaced. We will see when worldwide download celebration comes, but I highly doubt he's going to be replaced. I mean, maybe there's going to be a unit on par with him, but I don't think he's going to be topped in a while, because he just was designed so busted. And same with the Evolution Blue Vegeta. Their kit is just so amazing. Even though Evolution Blue Vegeta's kit could be better, it is still so crazy how he is. So yeah, I don't think MUI will be topped in a while, but seeing how Evolution Blue Vegeta's kit does have some flaws, maybe he could be topped in this worldwide download celebration. And finally, we have the rotation we are looking for, but that is so many attacks in the front there. I'm tempted to put UI in slot 1, but we're going to put him in slot 3 and just stick with this rotation we've been trying to get for the whole time. Of course, I'm not going to use MUI's active skill here with type disadvantage, so yeah, it's going to do no damage unless he crits, which I'm not going to rely on that crit because he's of course built with full additionals. So yeah, he does not get that crit chance from his super attack on his active skill. So yeah, keep that in mind. And wow, SSJ4 Goku just going ham there. Of course, I was going to use an item because if that happens, it did happen. If we were to get super attacked, we probably would have died if we didn't get the counter. But it looks like we are going to pull this one through, and maybe if MUI gets a crit here, which is a pretty high chance to do, he will finish it off. And yes, he does. And bam, we finish it off with the KO screen of the GOAT. Look at that stare, so intimidating. But there we go. The second stage for the Gathering of the Gods of Destruction stage complete. And yeah, we'll be back for the third one soon. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, of course. Subscribe if you're new. Join the hashtag Boogle gang. It's been John Boogle, and see ya.